Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lynn, and we are going to be making a very controversial side dish today. Giblet gravy or giblet gravy? I need to know what you think in the comments below. Okay, so let's get started making the gravy. The first thing that I have done is taken the giblets out of the turkey, and I've got that right here in raw form. So I have already boiled this for 2 hours and then put them over a colander and drain them into a bowl. So here is what I have from that. So this is amazing goodness right here. It's got flavor, it's got everything you want in it for your stock. So the first thing you'll need to do is make a roux. I have a little bit of butter melted in a saucepan. So I'm gonna get it nice and hot, which I've already heated it up, it's melted. So now I'm gonna pour in the flour, and I'm gonna stir this for about 3 minutes or so, 3 to 5 minutes. All right, while that's heating up a little bit, I'm gonna cut all of my giblets, okay? And I'm just gonna cut them up really, really small. Nobody really wants to get a huge piece of the giblets in their mouth. You don't have to have the giblets if you don't want to in your meal, but I think that they really add a lot to it. You could just do a gravy without it, but the giblets are awfully nice to have in it. All right, I've also boiled 2 eggs that I'm also gonna add at the end, and I have them sliced, but I'll probably cut them up a little bit smaller. Okay, and I have the neck. So some people don't put that meat into their giblet gravy, but I think it's really nice to have in there. I think the neck meat adds a lot of flavor to the final gravy. Okay, I've got those nice and chopped. This is coming along nicely. Give it a little bit of stir, and then I'm gonna just pull off the meat from the neck. I may not get every bit of it, but I can pull the extra off and give it to my dog, Mr. Chippo. All right, so this has been cooking for quite a while now, and I'm gonna add my stock. So I've got, it's not quite 2 cups, and this recipe calls for 2 cups. So I have other stock that I had in the freezer, or you can buy stock from the grocery store, and I use chicken stock. Okay, so this is the turkey, this is from the turkey stock that I made, okay? Yum. All right, I do not salt and pepper it yet. I want it to get finished before I do that so that I can season it at the very end. All right, I'm now gonna add a little bit of chicken stock to add to that to make it about 2 cups. I may go a little bit further because I want a little bit more gravy. And you know, you may want the consistency of yours a little bit looser. There we go. I can still add more liquid to it if I want to, if it gets a little bit too thick. So we are coming quite along. I'm going to chop up my eggs. I don't like to get a lot of egg in any one bite of my giblet gravy. Here we go. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to this. All right, it's gonna give it that really creamy texture. I'm gonna chop up the neck meat because, again, I don't like to get big chunks in my gravy. Okay, now it is time to add all the ingredients. Wow, this is gonna be so good over dressing and mashed potatoes. I like it to kind of touch all my food so I get the flavor of the turkey because of the turkey stock with every bite. I'm gonna let it go for just a minute or so and get it a little bit thicker and add my salt and pepper. All right, I'm gonna turn this down to a simmer. I'm gonna see how much salt I actually need. So it's good to have a tasting spoon next to you at all times when you're in the kitchen. Okay, well, it needs a good bit of salt. So I'm gonna add about a teaspoon right now. You don't wanna get it too salty, so be careful for that. I'm gonna also add about a teaspoon of pepper. Pepper, to me, makes the gravy taste amazing. See how this is tasting. I love when I get it right the first time. Awesome. So thank you all for watching. If you want this recipe, see the link below and watch my other Cooking with Stacey Lynn videos to get more sides.